The Valley of Dry Bones, Ezekiel 37, 1-10. God took a prophet to a graveyard and asked him to bring the dead back to life. With just his words, Ezekiel's standing in a valley. But it's not just any valley. It's filled with bones, human skeletons, thousands of them. And behold, they were very dry. Ezekiel 37:2. Not fresh graves, not recent deaths. These bones had been dead so long they were bleached white. Dust, nothing left. Then God asks the most insane question. Son of man, can these bones live? Ezekiel looks around at the graveyard and says, Lord, only you know. Smart answer. Because what he's looking at? Impossible. God says, prophesy to these bones. So Ezekiel opens his mouth and speaks to a field of skeletons. And then, rattle, 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 bone came to bone. Ezekiel 37:7. Skeletons started snapping together, like a horror movie in reverse. Tendons appeared, muscles wrapped around bone, skin covered them. But they weren't breathing yet. God says, prophesy to the breath. Ezekiel speaks again, and suddenly, breath entered them, and they lived and stood on their feet, an exceedingly great army. Ezekiel 37:10. A valley of death became an army of life. Thousands of corpses now standing, breathing, alive. Now here's why this matters to you. Maybe your dream is dead. Your hope is buried. Your situation looks like dry bones. Everyone's told you it's over. Too late. Too far gone. But God specializes in the impossible. He didn't just heal the sick in this story. He brought bones back to life. If God can breathe life into a graveyard, He can breathe life into whatever you think is dead. Your marriage, your purpose, your faith, your future. Nothing is too dead for God to resurrect. If you believe God can bring your dry bones back to life, type Amen. Let's flood this with resurrection faith. Follow for Bible stories that prove nothing is impossible with God.